Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is part 2 continue from topic spiritual poison in dream world. I'm going to explain about 3 different type ritual tactic that witches, wizard, warlock, and voodoo always use from the beginning to gain control of the person they pursue before they go to second and third level of ritual tactic. Number 1, monitoring spirit always use first to spy to gain information. The only way the enemies know your every move is through monitoring spirit. Number 2, the spirit of fear is a manipulations control spirit. It can control your thought, your strength, and drain your energy, and make you think low of yourself. Number 3, spiritual poison in dream world. The meaning of spiritual poison is the kind of poison which you cannot see with your own physical eyes, but it can affect your body almost the same way as chemical poisons. Spiritual poison is a deadly poison only used by witches, wizards, warlocks, and voodoo to kill innocent people in secret behind closed doors. Based on my own experience, witch doctor often use spiritual poison to kill the victim while they are asleep, and it's happened in the daytime too. And in all your food that you prepare to eat, spiritual poison is deadly poison, but it's a spiritual thing. Now I'm going to explain about the monitoring spirit. Monitoring spirit is a spirit seem to spy on the victim to get information. When the witches got the information where you are and what you up to, that's when the witch began to spiritually attacking you hard. Monitoring spirit could be anything like a bird or fly or different kind of a small insect. It's depend on the location where you are inside or outside the building. If you are inside the building, the witch doctor sees small insects. If you are outside, the witch use bird. The moment a small insect land on you, the witches begin to attacking you immediately. The monitoring spirit were sent to locate where you are. Let me share how I got spiritual poisoned. Early in the morning, about 3 a.m., this evil person came, disguised himself as a friend who I knew, presents an ice cream to me. I did too a bite of the ice cream. Immediately, Holy Spirit woke me up. I ran to the restaurant to wash my mouth and come back to bed. This time, nothing happening to me. The second time, about 4 a.m. in the morning, when I woke up, I noticed something was inside my larynx. It feels like a small balloon stuck inside my lungs. I did try to swallow 2 times, and um, I still feel like it's still stuck in my lungs. And the third time I swallowed, I try hard to swallow, and it goes down from my um, larynx through my chest into my stomach, and I can feel the pain um, inside my chest, down all the way down to my stomach. When it hit my stomach, the pain started increasing. The spiritual poison was inside my stomach for about um, 2 minutes. The pain in my stomach was increasing so fast. It hurt me so badly. I felt like I'm gonna need to use the restroom. But when I go sit on the toilet part, nothing coming out. I knew right away it had to be spiritual poison, because I remember um I did swallow something um that stuck in my lungs. I thought to myself, I already brushed my teeth before I go to bed. Where where that small balloon coming from? I keep thinking, and as I keep thinking where it's coming from, and God spoke to me, it was a spiritual poison and spiritual evil seed. After I heard that from God, I started prayer to and ask God to remove out of my stomach. And after I finished praying, then my the pain in my stomach decreased. And about 5 minutes later, then the pain was gone completely. Here I'm going to talk about how I experience bird monitoring spirit. In the morning, about 7 a.m., I stepped out of my apartment. I walked to my car garage about 30 feet from my apartment. All of a sudden, I saw a black crow flew over my head, land on the roof of my garage, sitting up there looking at me. It made this scary crow chirping sound very loud. The crow sitting on the roof of my garage not even move until I left my garage to wood. I don't pay attention to that ugly black crow. I thought it was nothing. The second day in the morning, it happened exactly the same way. The black crow flew over my head, landed on my car garage, and sat on the same spot. He made this scary crow chirping sound over and over again until I left my car garage to work. This time I was something is not right. So I finally asked God, Lord, did you see that black crow sitting up there on the roof of my car garage? And finally the Lord said, God told me that it was a monitoring spirit. It was it was called a demon bird. The witches sent that black crow to monitoring me to get information from me. God told me to pray and ask God to destroy the black crow, and I did. And on the third date, I don't see that black crow anymore. There, there, there are two type of bird monitoring spirit, but they play different role for the witch doctor. The second bird monitoring spirit is called satanic bird. Here how satanic bird works for the witch doctor. I remember one night about 10 p.m. I heard a bird chirping outside my backyard for about 1 hour nonstop. When the satanic bird started singing outside my backyard, I began to having this light headache and I felt dizziness, nausea, and all of a sudden I felt so weak, getting tired um, for no reason. Every night the same thing keep happening to me when the satanic bird starts singing outside my backyard until the satanic bird stop. And please stay with me. I will continue on part 3.